Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. This your boy Town Biz. All right, man, check this out. Now, before I continue, don't get it twisted. The title of the video. This is not clickbait, but I want to give you guys some clarity. When I say on the same page, I do not mean they're at odds with each other and that they're feuding. I'm saying they don't see eye to eye in the direction on what Canelo should do. I don't mean that they're feuding. I don't mean that they funking. I'll give you an example. Remember a few years ago when I interviewed Virgil Hunter. Virgil Hunter told me that he believes that Andre Ward could still fight at 168 when Andre Ward had moved up to light heavyweight. And then Andre Ward was asked about it, and he said, no, that's not true. And he said, basically, I'm going to talk to Virgil about that. And Virgil and Andre Ward are still cool. So it was just some miscommunication. So that's all I'm saying. So don't come on here talk about, oh, you're trying to start a riff and you're lying and all that shit. Eat a dick. Real talk. That's all I'm saying. Don't get it twisted. Don't come on here getting extreme emotional. Do not go Tito Jackson on me. That's all I'm saying. Relax. Now, with that being said, now that I then gave you guys the disclaimer, let's begin. What do I mean by are they on the same page? There seem to be some confusion about what direction they want to go as far as future opponents go for Canelo. It appears that Canelo either wants to still try his hand at cruiserweight, or he's going to remain at super middleweight and possibly set up a fight with Jamel Charlo. But then they're saying there's really no negotiations ongoing. I'll just put it to you this way. Until I hear it from Canelo, Canelo is supposed to announce his next opponent sometime this week. So we will just have to see. We will just have to wait. And then we will take it from there. Now, Eddie Reynoso has been hinting that he wants Canelo to go back up to light heavyweight, which Canelo has been hesitant because, keep in mind, Canelo did say he wasn't going to all but likely go back up to light heavyweight. We all know that something was kind of suspect about that fight with Sergey Kovalov, which he won a title from Sergey Kovalov, and he quickly gave it up. Because soon as the thought of Artur Beterbiev came up, Canelo was, and I think Canelo still feels that way. At the end of the day, if people think that Canelo gonna go in there and throw 3 punches and then Artur Beterbiev is gonna be trying to make the 10 count, you are sadly mistaken. Artur Beterbiev is as tough as they come. His ring IQ is better than what people give him credit for. Like I said, with Artur Beterbiev, you always see the same kind of results the first couple of rounds. The guy looked like he's on the way of doing something possibly to offset Artur Beterbiev and possibly, win, outpoint Artur Beterbiev and get a W. Then it all goes to shit when Artur Beterbiev starts landing punches. He just breaks you down. He takes your will away, and you end up succumbing to Artur Beterbiev. Like I said, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how Artur Beterbiev starts, because at the end of the day, his hand always get raised. Nobody's figured out the Artur Beterbiev puzzle, or should I say nobody's been able to survive Artur Beterbiev. It's one dude that almost made it, and he didn't make it. So I don't see no difference in Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez hasn't ever fought somebody like Artur Beterbiev. And then also you have to wonder, if Canelo was to fight Artur Beterbiev, what type of stipulations would Canelo put in the contract in order for Artur Beterbiev to fight him? And then we know Artur Beterbiev is not going to take the deep sea dive. So at the end of the day, I think Canelo doesn't want to take that risk. And I don't blame him. Because like I said, everybody keep talking about Canelo's power. But what about Arthur Beterbiev power? Like I said, all it takes for him to land is a couple of punches, and like I said, he just breaks you down. It just all goes left. Whatever your game plan is, it goes left. People could talk about how Marcus Brown started off, but what was the end result? People could talk about Buslik. What was the end result? His first loss, he said, So like I said before, I just don't think Canelo wants any of that. And like I said, I don't blame him. It's a very dangerous fight for him. So that's all I'm saying. But anyway, it's your boy Town Biz. I'm out.